We should be back. Hello? Hello? Are we back? Are we back? We should be back. Hello? Right back in chat when we are back. Yes, okay. Why did I do this? Because I wanna archive the AC 20 ones, and I don't think it's cool. Well, 50 million things, you know, in front of it. Okay. Ace or attorney. No, we are not playing that. What the hell? Stream title? I changed the title. Welcome back. It's saying the title wrong, but yeah, whatever. Okay. Let's start the game. There it is. Oh, okay. So I think Kai and Christian, you guys weren't here, right? For the conclusion of the case. We finished the first case, and it went crazy. The case went like really crazy. So let me summarize the thing while I get my drink ready. Thank you for the shades. So the case actually went quite crazy. The man with the kid. Oh yeah, the man with the kid went important again, but like for the majority of it, it was like just whatever, right? Okay. So our guy Ryunosuke, right? Ryunosuke, let's call him Ryu for short, Ryu. So Ryu, our guy Ryu, was like, hey, like there was a lady with the guy who died, right? There's a lady who died with him, and we were like, okay. But like, everyone was like, nah man, you're tripping, there was no lady. Like, he was like getting gaslighted. So what ended up happening is we found like discrepancies in like the statements of everyone. And then we found out something very interesting, that the waiter was actually an undercover police officer. We found this out by him giving us his business card, and we read the business card, right? Which was really stupid of the waiter, but whatever. So this undercover cop guy admitted, the two witnesses, the old guy and the guy with the baby, admitted that they changed their statements because the police officer asked them to. And the police officer got like orders from high up to withhold the information that there was like a lady with them, right? So they all admitted, yeah, there was actually a lady, right? And then like the perspective changed, and we were like, hey, we need that lady to like come to court, because she could have been just as much be the killer as Rio was. And then she came. She pretended not to be able to speak Japanese. But then we like got like some contradictions out of her, and she then started talking Japanese too, but she was like super racist, right? Like she hated the Japanese. She saw them like as inferior. But like slowly we started like figuring out what was happening. That like she changed some stuff. Like she took like a glass with her. And we were like, oh, if I had to kill him, how would I have done it, and stuff like that, right? We were then like, yeah, you poisoned him. We figured out she poisoned him. She had this like poison in the bottle, and the police officer turned out to be a W man, even though he was like kind of the fault that we were like apprehended in the first place, but like he brought like evidence after evidence that he collected, and he brought the bottle of water that had the poison in it, right? And to disprove the poison theory, the lady just straight up drank the poison, right? She said like, it's not poisonous. See, I drank it. What are you gonna do? And then we proved, however, because it was like a new poison, that the poison only works if you have an injury, right? Only entering like through an injury. And she was like, yeah, well, he didn't have an injury, but we said like, oh, he was at the dentist, his tooth got pulled. That is the injury, right? You planned this. She then destroyed the poison, right? She then destroyed the poison. She took the bottle, smashed it into the ground, and said like, yeah, well, you don't have any proof to like say that it was me because there is no poison, right? Which was really stupid, but apparently worked. But we then Rio remembered like, oh, but I wasn't the one who shot the guy, so she must have had the gun to make it seem like I shot the guy. And we kind of proved that there was like the guy was like in the sitting direction of her, and she was the only one able to like shot him. But she denied that. She said like, what's your proof? And Rio remembered that there was blood on the dish that he had, so we wanted to show the dish, but the police officer showed the dish and there was no blood on it, and we were like, oh fuck. But then we investigated the dish, but we found that gold coin of that antique merchant there. We were like, what the fuck is their gold coin doing there? And then we kind of figured out that the military guy with the baby was a thief who stole the coin, right, and placed it underneath the beef. But then we were like confused, why was the beef underneath the woman's dish? But then it made all sense, because the military guy switched the dishes, right? And then after we proved that, we were like, okay, show us the military guy's dish. And on the military guy's dish there was blood. So that was how we were able to get the woman. She then confessed. She actually confessed. She was like, okay, you got me, I'm confessing. And we got free. We got a non-guilty verdict. Oh, okay, I'm waiting. You're back? Okay. What was the last thing you heard? So that I don't repeat myself unnecessarily. Okay. Military guy stealing. So military guy stole the dish and he switched it. So we looked at the military guy switched dish and the blood was there. She was caught red-handed. She was like, okay, I did it. She confessed, right? And we got the non-guilty verdict, right? We were like innocent. And then we were like really happy. But afterwards, we learned something really shocking. That the woman didn't get like apprehended by the Japanese police. Because she was a British person and like because of the political climate, they let her just leave. She's going to Shanghai and she is going to eventually, quote unquote, get in front of like a British judicial system. But she basically went free from murdering a guy, which like shocked everyone, because like Rio was like, what the fuck? Like, I nearly went to prison for life, but she just gets off scot-free while trying to frame me and having killed the guy. But like then like they were like kind of disappointed by like all this thing. But like Rio and Kazuma, our bro, were like, yeah, we the new generation kind of have to change the system. Like, this system is broken. We have to make sure that like justice is enforced, because like this was like a close deal. Like, an innocent man could have went to prison. And yeah, that's where we were basically at. We went to eat. Our bro Kazuma wanted to tell us something. Kazuma was like, hey Rio, I want to tell you something, but like he got interrupted, and he's like don't worry, I'll tell it to you later. That's where we ended. Now we are back, case 2. The unbreakable speckled band. Okay.
In a corner of that small, dark room, Sholmes and I waited with bated breath. In time, there came from the ventilator a hiss and a soft, almost growl-like sound. Suddenly, Sholmes sprang into action, lashing furiously with his cane at a point in the darkness. "You see it, Wilson?" he yelled, his tense voice reverberating through the air. I raised my dark lantern's shutter, and the room slowly came into view. Sholmes was staring intently at one particular corner when he started whispering to me. The victim's most perplexing final words. The speckled band. I believe this is the terrible coil to which she referred, Wilson. In front of us was an enormous adder, its fangs bared as it threatened to strike. It truly was the most terrible speckled band I had ever seen.
January 9th, 6:37 a.m. on the steamboat area.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. Pray, do excuse me. The cabin door was bolted from the inside when the man was killed. No marks to suggest the bolt was tampered with in any way. So, this would appear to be a locked room mystery. In his final moments, the victim scrawled a message on the floor. Almost certainly with the ink from this upset bottle. A Russian word. So the victim was a Russian man then. And the letters are well formed, suggesting he was compos mentis at the time. This is a most extraordinary script. And evidently not penned by the same hand as this message. In fact, I deduce it was written by someone of a different nationality. This paper seal was placed just prior to the incident, by the victim himself, I would venture. Well, what have we here?
Someone is inside.
Who are you, and what do you think you're doing here?
No one must touch before maritime police come. We must wait!
Shh. That won't be necessary. You see, in less than 5 seconds from now, I will reveal the killer to you.
What?
Don't be absurd. This is murder. And in cabin locked from inside.
Ah yes, the locked room. But that mystery is paper thin.
You don't mean the culprit is in there?
Who are you, and where have you come from?
I'm a great British consultant detective, the only one in the world. Sherlock Sholmes. I presume you must have heard of me.
Who's in the closet? Nice enemy time though. Ugh, my head is rubbing. Don't tell me it's us. Don't tell me it's us. Also, I have a bad foreboding on the person who lied there, by the way. What's going on? Something's not right here. There's trouble in there. Wait. I can't move? Ugh, what the? Why am I in handcuffs? So you wake up? No, We had to drag you out of the wardrobe. Okay, I'm gonna try to... I do not believe you. How do you could another wake up? You are not true cold-blooded man. You found me then. Duh, we found you. And now you pay. Criminal. How long are you hiding in that tiny wardrobe, hmm? What is this kid getting into? Yeah, again! Ugh. Sorry. Now you have been found. It is time to admit your crimes. Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is, hmm? No, I tell you everything. There's only one thing I'd like to know from you. Isn't that... Why did you do it? Why did you take his life? Miss Susato? Wait, what did you just say? Take his life? Where is he? Where's Kazuma? Oh no. Ha! You pretend to not know? You are a wolf in sheep's pelt. You are the killer. Do not try to make excuses. What? Kazuma-sama's body was discovered not long ago. Not our bro! They got our bro. What happened? What the hell happened? Here, in this very cabin. Kazuma, yes, Kazuma apparently. That was bolted shut from the inside. His body? Please, do not try to tell us you were doing this terrible thing in your sleep. Kazuma's dead? But he can't be. And these handcuffs. Surely you don't think I have to know. Why did you take Kazuma-sama's life? Answer me, please! No. No! They think we did it! Kazuma. It was just 2 short weeks ago. Are you sure about this? Won't we get in trouble? Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study? Oh, we were like going with him. It was really something else when they brought your luggage in here earlier though. The way that Russian crewman just tossed your traveling case onto the floor. I thought I was going to die. Yes, I still can't quite believe that. We were hiding in there? I really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk. You must be even less of a man than you look. Bro, what do you say? Hey, honestly, I thought I'd broken every bone in my body. Well, it's about 50 days until we dock in Great Britain. 50 days is crazy.